Hi friends! Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment below, and take a moment to subscribe to our channel. Downtown Cornwall sits along the north shore of the St. Lawrence River and serves as the historic and commercial heart of the city. The area is centered around Pitt Street, 2nd Street, and the nearby waterfront, where many of Cornwall's oldest buildings, businesses, and public spaces are located. Downtown combines historic architecture, local shops, restaurants, offices, and parks, creating a district that reflects both the city's past and its modern role as a regional center for Eastern Ontario. The downtown area developed during the late 1700s and early 1800s as Cornwall grew into an important transportation and trade center along the St. Lawrence River.
Thank you very much.
Because the city was located between Montreal and the Great Lakes, merchants, travelers, and shipping companies regularly passed through the area. Early roads, railways, and canals all helped shape the downtown core, turning it into the center of business, industry, and government for the surrounding region. Many of the buildings in downtown Cornwall date back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries, when the city experienced major industrial growth. Textile mills, paper plants, and manufacturing companies created thousands of jobs, and the downtown streets became busy commercial corridors filled with banks, hotels, department stores, and restaurants. Some of the older brick and stone buildings from that period still remain today, giving the area a historic appearance that reflects Cornwall's industrial passant. Downtown Cornwall is closely connected to the city's waterfront. Lamoureux Park stretches along the St. Lawrence River and serves as one of the city's most important public gathering places. The park hosts festivals, concerts, community celebrations, and seasonal events throughout the year. Walking and cycling paths along the waterfront provide views of the river, nearby islands, and the international border region between Canada and the United States. During the summer months, the waterfront becomes one of the busiest and most scenic parts of the city. The downtown area has changed significantly over the decades as Cornwall's economy shifted away from large-scale manufacturing. Many former industrial sites along the waterfront were redeveloped or removed, opening more space for parks, recreation, and public events. While the city no longer has the large industrial workforce it once did, downtown Cornwall remains an important center for local businesses, government services, restaurants, and community activities. The area continues to reflect the city's long connection to transportation, trade, and the St. Lawrence River. Cornwall has a population of roughly 47,000 people and is one of the oldest communities in Canada. The city sits along the St. Lawrence River in eastern Ontario, close to both the Quebec border and the northern part of New York State. Indigenous peoples lived in the region for thousands of years before European settlement. French settlers later established farming communities in the area during the 1700s, making Cornwall one of the earliest European settlement areas in Ontario. The city was officially founded in 1784 by United Empire Loyalists who arrived after the American Revolution. These Loyalists were settlers who remained loyal to Britain and relocated north into what later became Canada. Cornwall's position along the St. Lawrence River made it an important transportation and trade center during the 19th century. Ships traveling between Montreal and the Great Lakes often passed through the area, helping support local industry and commerce. As transportation improved during the 1800s, Cornwall became connected by railways and canals that helped move goods across the region. The Cornwall Canal, completed in the 19th century, allowed ships to bypass dangerous rapids along the St. Lawrence River. This improvement strengthened Cornwall's role as an important shipping and industrial center. Warehouses, mills, and factories grew along the waterfront and rail corridors, transforming the city into one of Eastern Ontario's leading industrial communities. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Cornwall became especially known for textile manufacturing. Large factories such as the Canadian Cottons Mills employed thousands of workers and attracted immigrants from many parts of Europe and beyond. Entire neighborhoods developed around these industries, and the city gained a strong working-class identity. Manufacturing remained the backbone of Cornwall's economy for generations, with paper production, textiles, and other industries supporting much of the local population. The St. Lawrence River has always shaped life in Cornwall. The waterfront provided transportation, trade, fishing, and later hydroelectric power. During the 1950s, one of the largest infrastructure projects in Canadian history changed the region forever. The construction of the St. Lawrence Seaway and Moses Saunders Power Dam allowed larger ships to travel farther inland between the Atlantic Ocean and the Great Lakes. Entire nearby villages known as the Lost Villages were flooded during the project, and thousands of residents were relocated as roads, railways, and shorelines were rebuilt. The creation of the Seaway also changed Cornwall's economy and landscape. Hydroelectric power generation became an important part of the region, while modern shipping routes improved trade across eastern North America. At the same time, changes in manufacturing and global industry during the late 20th century led to the closure of many of Cornwall's historic factories. Like many industrial cities in Canada, Cornwall gradually shifted toward healthcare, retail, transportation, education, and service industries as major employers. Today, Cornwall remains an important regional centre for Eastern Ontario. The city serves nearby rural communities and acts as a transportation hub because of its location along Highway 401 and the international border crossing into Massena. The Seaway International Bridge connects Cornwall with Cornwall Island and the United States, making the region one of the key border crossings between Ontario and New York State. Cornwall is also known for its parks and waterfront recreation. Lamoureux Park stretches along the St. Lawrence River near downtown and hosts concerts, festivals, and community events throughout the year. The city's waterfront trail system attracts walkers and cyclists, while nearby marinas and boat launches connect residents with the river. During the warmer months, the waterfront becomes one of the busiest and most scenic parts of the city. Despite changes in industry and population over the decades, Cornwall has maintained the character of a smaller river city shaped by transportation, manufacturing, and its long connection to the St. Lawrence River. watching!